Hello everybody, welcome to the stream and to another day in Azeroth. Thank you guys very much for being here, hope you're all doing well. And happy Tuesday to everybody. So we are going to start things off today by going into the Wetlands. Which means first we are going to run up here to the north. We have the Algaz Gauntlet and report to Mountaineer Rockgar. So that's how we're going to start things off. You know, before we get into things too much, I might think about doing a dungeon. Because if we're, well, especially if we're hanging out in the Wetlands is a good jumping off point to get to either BFD or to get to SFK. Looking for one more BFD. See if they need a Warlock. So yeah, I think that'll be the plan. I think we'll, if we can't get into one right away, I think we'll plan to, you know, try to spam and try to look while we do some stuff in the Wetlands. Because it would be nice to do some more dungeons. Yep. That's not gonna work. DPS LFG. We could put one together. I don't really want to put one together. I would rather wait and just see what pops up. Looking for more SFK tank last spot. Yeah, not a lot going on right now. No Morgan. The best thing about getting TBC Classic would be that we would have the LFG. We would have some kind of functional LFG that I could at least like pop myself in to show that I'm interested. And I wouldn't have to constantly check this and constantly whisper people. Alright, we'll check it again in a little bit. I've whispered 2 different people. Warlocks are apparently not very high in demand. Nobody seems to want us. And summoning stones. Yeah, I really would like summoning stones to be turned on.
What's on your mind?
I know not everyone likes that idea for Classic Era, but I feel like if you get 2 people out to the stone, you should be able to summon. Someday I'll check the mail. Probably not today. Because I have mail in there from somebody that I don't know. And if I have mail in there from somebody I don't know, it's either a very kind person giving me items or it's somebody sending me hate mail. Which, yes, has happened several times. Oh, that's right, yeah, somebody said they were going to send me some rings. So, yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe I don't have any hate mail. I think since I moved to the EU servers, the people that were sending me hate mail, you know, I don't think they have EU accounts, so they can't continue to email me, or to in-game mail me, rather. When did they turn on the stones? And TBC, the summoning stones became active. Having a pet out would be good. Be a very good idea for a Warlock. I am on autopilot this morning. I have a lot of things on my mind today. A lot of stuff going on in real life. And so I'm probably going to be a little bit more distracted than usual. Which will probably lead to like me doing like stupider things than usual, so I'm hoping that like if I do anything too stupid, my reflexes will save me, because my forethought and my attention, those things are not going to save us today. It's going to be up to like my reflexes. Have I been to Europe in real life? I don't go places in real life. I've never crossed an ocean, and I don't want to cross the ocean. I kind of have a phobia of crossing an ocean. I would just rather not tempt fate. The ocean is a vast place, and I'm a pretty good swimmer, but you know, once you're out in the ocean, you're pretty much dead. Whether you came down in a plane or you sunk in a ship. I just want to live the rest of my life avoiding oceans. I don't want to be in the ocean. I don't want to be over the ocean. I don't want to be under an ocean. I don't want to live near an ocean. I like being landlocked and staying that way. Mendy, thank you so much for the 10 months. That is a long time. That's almost a year. I appreciate that. Esme, I'm sorry that you're feeling sick today. I'll try to send some good vibes your way. Thalassophobia. I don't even know if it's intense. I guess it's intense. I don't feel it with intensity, I just know that I don't want to do it. I feel it with a calm certainty. Yeah, I don't know if it's an intense fear. I just have a calm certainty that I don't want to be near an ocean. It doesn't, like, get my heart rate up. I don't start to, like, sweat when I think about it. So I don't know if it's, like, an intense fear. I just know that I don't want to do it. It's like, my brain's risk assessment, my risk assessment says not worth it unless I have to. That guy resisted Immolate, and then he also resisted Corruption. We had back-to-back resist. That was a pretty bad feeling. I hope this guy's not getting himself killed. This guy's not going to get himself killed, is he? Shoot, okay. I could probably save this guy if we act really fast. Okay, I think he's good. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. The dude nearly got himself killed. He might have lived. If I hadn't intervened, like, he might have lived. But he also might have taken an unlucky crit and gotten killed. So it could have, for him, it really could have gone either way. He forgot he's. I think sometimes people, when they see another player around, they assume the player is not me, and they assume the player is like paying attention, and that maybe that player will help them like preemptively because they're like totally paying attention to the game. But sometimes what happens is they're playing the game near me, and I'm not really like looking or paying attention. I'm probably reading chat. And then I don't see that they're like over pulling and I'm not helping them at all, and then they almost die. I think that's what happened. I think he understands now that he can't rely on me for like background help. Everything is dead. Oh. Oh, no, really? No! Okay, we can do this. We can do this. But more accurately, maybe we can't do this. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. I've never done this before. This seems super sketch. In 20 years, I've never been up here, and I've never known that you can get up here. Yeah, so there's that. This is how they get up there. Yeah, like, I just looked up, because you don't often, like, look way up for mobs, at least. But I happened to look up and see these guys. And the only reason I looked up was because I saw the body over here. And so, yeah, like, and I was like, oh, we can never get to those guys. But yes, we actually can get to them. Look at that. No! Okay, we're good. It's a little sketchy. It feels a little sketchy. But yeah, here we go. Now, to be fair, fighting on a mountainside is not the smartest thing to do in hardcore. And yet, here we are. Yeah, this is great because you're never going to have competition for these mobs. Apparently we can go, oh my god, we can go all the way up here. That's crazy. And there are a lot of mobs up here. Like, apparently they expect people to come up here and fight these guys. They put a lot of mobs up here. And this is definitely a great place to do the quest. Alright, that's it. We're done with the kill quest portion. Now we have to continue traveling through the Dun Elgaz gate. Well, my pet is probably going to be fine, and there he is. The Night Elf was level 13. If he made it that far, then he's probably good. If he made the run at that point where he was coming through the gate going that way, then he was probably okay. Alright, so from here, I guess we'll go talk to the Green Warden. I think we'll talk to the Green Warden. We'll work on his quest. His initial quest happens right out this way. And then we'll head to the west. I'm pretty sure this is the dude. The warrior named Dud something or another. Dud Moraz, right? He's still alive, surprisingly. He's level 24 now. And he's still alive. Which is kind of shocking. That is him, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, now I'm on a first name basis with... Now I've memorized his name. That's bad. Let's see. Looking for... DPS looking for group. Looking for more. I'm never gonna get an invite to SFK because... Like, I think like he has a healer making the group. They probably don't want to invite me because I'm going to be rolling on the same stuff. If I were a priest healer, I wouldn't invite a warlock. I would, oh, damn. All I had to do was talk shit about it. Okay, well, let's see where everyone's at. Because maybe this changes our plans a little bit. Ravenhill Cemeteries, Duskwood, Stormwind, Arathi Highlands, Duskwood. Okay, so I'm not going to do this guy's quest, obviously, but I can run up here and grab it. Unfortunately, I'm set back in store. I think the best thing we can do is just to run to the flight point over in Menethil Harbor. And then for group composition, we have the priest, we have a paladin, we have a warrior, and we have a rogue. So that's a pretty good composition. We're not doubled up on anything. We don't have 3 hunters. Oh, I should check character levels. Oh, damn. See, here we go again. I guess we're gonna run this with this level 30. You know, I dropped a group the other day that had a level 30 in it. But it seems like every group we get's gonna have a level 30 in it. So like the first half of the instance is not gonna be worth any experience. But I mean, if these level 30s are running it, there's gotta be a reason. I mean, well, this is a priest, so like he could just want the robes of Aragorn. I think the second half of the instance will be getting XP, but yeah, the first half, I don't think we will. What's the stone say? What does the stone say? It says 22 to 30. So it shouldn't automatically break all the XP if the stone is 22 to 30. This should be super quick. I don't need it to be quick. Like, what I need primarily is loot and kill experience. And if I'm not getting a lot of kill experience, and I'm not really guaranteed any loot, it's almost like, is this worth my time? That's more what it is. That's why I dropped. The one yesterday had 2 level 30s in it, and I just dropped because I kind of like, I hate missing out on the kill XP. I think it's stupid. I think like once you walk into the dungeon and the mobs there are gray, then you're too high level for the dungeon.
Off with you.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I guess we'll just do it. Hey, that way we've done SFK. We can say we've done the dungeon, and yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I can try it once. I'll try it once, and that'll give me a better idea of like what the actual impact is, like on the experience gains and on the run altogether. We'll just do it, because I guess if I keep being super picky, I'm never gonna run any groups. Like, we're never gonna run any dungeons, so I have to take what we can get at this point. Yeah, I mean, even if we get one piece of gear, it'll be worth it. Maybe we'll get shoulders. Shoulders with stats would be nice. Pretty sure the feline mantle is shoulders with stats. I take it back. Everything in here is pretty useless to us. Apparently. None of it seems very good. Here we go. This is it right here, yeah. Like, obviously this would be amazing. This can't be the right stats. That can't be, that's gotta be season of discovery stats. This thing really has 10 intellect on it? That seems like way too much intellect. For classic hero level 28. And then obviously, like, either of these would be amazing. I haven't worn the robes of Aragorn in a long time. It would be really nice to win the robes of Aragorn. Yeah, I mean, it's never gonna drop. Like, how often do you see it drop? Back in the day, you would just run it over and over again. You'd get a good group, and maybe you get a buddy to tank for you, and you just run it a few times. Eventually, you get it, but pugging it, and like in hardcore, you can only do the run once a day, which sucks because like you have a group out there. Here we go. Which items don't I need? Guys, should I tell him? Should I tell him I need everything? To be fair, like how I'm gonna handle it is I don't have any gear from there. But like if we win one thing, I'll pass on the next. I'm gonna oh good. We're just gonna lose everybody before we get there. It's fine. What should I tell this guy? I could tell him honestly that I'm gonna roll on things I need, but if I get an item, I'd be willing to pass the next item to him if he needs it. I'm just gonna tell him I don't have any gear from there. Fuck him. Why should I have to like quantify anything? Now, you know what? I don't even owe him a reply. Let him kick me. Fuck it. It's not a fucking job interview. I'm not here to answer 20 questions. I'm here to push buttons and do the fucking dungeon. And if he doesn't want me, or if he's worried about me rolling on his gear, he should just kick me from the fucking group. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not gonna type out this like well thought out reply to this guy who I don't know. I don't care enough to do that. I'm sorry. I'm just here to play the fucking game. I'm gonna roll on shit that I need, and that's it. I'm not gonna do this. There's nope. Nope, that's not how it's gonna be. Yeah, it's not how it's gonna be. I will check my mail, yeah. I'll see what I got. I might have some rings, I might have some hate mail. If we have hate mail, we'll read it together.
Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
I'm thinking about setting my Hearthstone here too. Because I think like no matter what, I'd like to come back here and quest afterwards. So yeah, I will set my Hearthstone here, we'll check the mailbox, I'll jump on a flight, and we'll see. We haven't gotten kicked yet. So there's that. Excellent, I really appreciate that. That's gonna help out immensely. And then I sold an item. I sold an item on the auction house for 1 silver to test if I could sell items on the auction house. Should I grab some water? Ooh, that was bad. Yeah, you know what? I should grab some water.
What's on your mind?
Let's make this our home, but I should also grab some level 25 water. Because we're about to hit the threshold. And then I'm carrying like so many items. carrying a lot of food. I have all this food. I haven't been really doing good about eating it, like on the cooldown. And at this point, it's taking up a lot of space in my inventory. Okay. I think that's gonna have to be fine. The green gloves are not an upgrade. No, did I sell them? I should have sold them. I didn't sell them. Awesome. That's great.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Yeah, I got some love letters. I don't know if it was from the snipers. It might have been from them. Yeah, I had a couple of people for a while that were sending me daily love notes in the in-game mail. I thought about sharing them with you guys and reading them off, but I didn't. I didn't to protect like their privacy, because I didn't want to like. I didn't want them to get a bunch of hate mail, like, in return, so I didn't share them at the time. Somebody tried to explain to me that I was stupid for thinking that the journey mattered, that leveling up mattered at all, and I just didn't understand that endgame was the only thing that mattered. And that's why I don't enjoy Cataclysm or Retail, because I just don't understand that leveling doesn't matter. Leveling has never mattered, and I just need to stop. It was like 6 paragraphs explaining that I just didn't get it, and I needed to stop, and that leveling had never mattered. It would never matter. It was fun. It was a fun couple of weeks on Whitemane. Alright, let's go. Where is everybody else at? Maybe we can actually be useful, like... Lock... Here we go. Whatever I can get. Like, this fucking asshole. Like, why can't he just shut the fuck up and either kick me, or let's do the run? Like, I don't get it. What the fuck is the problem? Like, we don't need to have a conversation about the loot before we're in the fucking dungeon. Here's a marvelous fucking idea. Let's do the dungeon and then worry about the loot. I've done fucking raids where like I've been asked less questions about what loot I want. Like I fucking being berated to being asked like what loot I want. I want any fucking loot I roll on. You'll know what loot I want because I'm gonna press need. And that's the only moment in a 5-man dungeon when you need to know like what loot am I gonna want? I'm gonna want cloth. Because I wear I'm gonna want rings because I have fingers. Like I think you know what gear I want. I'm doing the dungeon with a bunch of good cloth gear. You can imagine that if some of it drops, maybe I'll roll on it. Like it's not fucking rocket science. It's not raid loot. Jesus Christ. I need to get a shard. We need a soul shard. Well, let's go find a bear to kill or something. Exactly, just don't invite clothies. That's what I told them. Like, just don't waste a clothie's time. If you're that worried, or you have someone else in the group who's super worried about it, it's really fucking easy. It's called a hunter. It's called a druid. It's called any class that doesn't wear cloth. There's lots of them. Grab one. But don't waste a clothie's time and then berate them if they're gonna want the loot drops. Yeah, we're probably gonna want some loot drops. Because people do dungeons for loot, imagine. Son of a bitch, I needed that for a soul shard. I had to tell him I'm trying to get a soul shard. Stop killing my mobs. He says, oh. Oh. He's still doing it. Son of a bitch. Oh, buddy, just leave me alone. I don't need your help and your interference is not welcome. Shit, now I got no dots on him. This guy has effed everything up. If he just could have left me alone, I could have got my soul shard. We could have been on our way. Now we're out here fighting two mobs. I don't have a pet out. Whee! It's gonna be a fun run. I love for a minute he was just kind of standing there with a bubble on him doing nothing. Like, feel free to fight the mobs we've aggroed. Okay. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just take advantage of this. And let's bank a few soul shards. This guy must have the worst wand in the history of wands. Come on, buddy. You know, you keep wanding him. This does nothing. Why would he stop wanding? Now you stop wanding. Now I get the kill. Like... Okay, we're gonna move on. It's Dud's brother. It's his priest brother. Oh my god, I think he thought he was helping me. I think he was trying to help, be helpful. He didn't know he was just in my way, messing everything up. Where can you find good wands? Lesser Magic Wand and Greater Magic Wand are really good, level 5 and level 13. Those you can get on the auction house, or you can become an enchanter and you can craft them. And then after that, you want to do Dead Mines and try to get Cookie's Stirring Rod. Cookie's Stirring Rod is your next upgrade after the Greater Magic Wand. And then I think there's one more wand that you can make with enchanting at like level 25 or something, but I don't remember what it's called. God, I don't remember the last time that I did quest in Silverpine in Classic Era. It's been a really long time. Yeah, there is a wand bender too. Yeah, the wands are not awesome, but if you don't have anything, then it might be worth a look. What is this game? I'm only running around. This is Super Mario Brothers 64. Yeah, for the NES. Yeah, we're running it on an emulator. So who isn't here? I don't know. Who's not here? I think the priest. Right? No, the priest is here. I'm missing Shemike. Shemike, okay. Here we go. This is my first time summoning anybody, so this is a big milestone for me. Tim, good morning, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got... How many level 30s do we got? Only the one. Yeah, we got the one level 30, so... We'll see. For the first half of the dungeon, we're not going to get any experience. It's going to be completely a waste. And for the second half, we should get some experience, and if we're really lucky, we'll get to roll on some loot. We'll see how it goes. Just going to change the stream title really quick. Okay. There we go. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because it tends to get really loud in here. There we go. I was not ready for the pull, but that's okay. Alright, so multi-dotting will definitely run us out of mana. So we kind of have to decide, like, how much of that am I going to do? Maybe not that much. Because that was devastating. Lael, it happens, man. Glad to have you with us. Johnny, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, man. That's very kind of you. And welcome to the stream. Alright, first boss dropped a green sword, strength and stamina. And more greens, mail gloves and agility cloak. Okay, this is really bad. So the Shadowfang Dark Souls seem to be immune to my corruption and my agony. Immune. What the fuck? That's good. That's really good for us. I hope everything in the rest of the dungeon is immune to everything I do. Okay, these guys are not immune. Maybe it's just the Dark Souls? Yeah, fireworks and that's basically it. Wow, he dropped the shield. That's really awesome for a tank. That's cool. Did anybody actually need on it, though? It doesn't... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so thankfully the tank needed it. That's always good to see. Is it okay latency-wise for me to play on the EU? Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I'm at 117 ms, which is the same as nothing. It's basically no latency at all. I don't think I need anything off of him. Oh, there's the Odo Lay Staff, which I think is pretty useless for us. 5 Stam, 12 Spirit, no Intellect on it. If I were a Priest, maybe I'd want that. If I were a Hunter, maybe I'd want it for the Spirit. But for us, it's kind of useless. And we won the item. Great. The staff sucks. Yes, the staff is bad. It's good for warriors as well. That's a really good point. Yeah, you don't often think about a warrior using a staff, but yeah. If you're a two-handed arms warrior, 2.9 speed, 76 top end damage, 21 DPS, 5 stam, 12 spirit, like for a questing weapon, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, it's soulbound anyway. Even if we could, yeah, it's soulbound. No, yeah, only a warrior I guess would want it. I feel like it would also be decent for a hunter just as like a stat stick. But then again, hunters do a little bit of melee in classic sometimes, so I don't know. I think we just started to get XP for these guys. We haven't been getting any XP. Oh, we gained 44 experience for those kills. Yeah, 44 XP a pop. It's not really cutting it. Alright, this room can be dangerous sometimes, usually only if there's a lower level person in the group. Let's see how he pulls it. He is pulling it back, so that's smart. I don't like that we're getting hit right now. The fact that we're getting hit is not good. Let's retreat down here. I'm going to pop a potion. And we're just going to let that work itself out. I think we're good. Yeah, it was a sketchy pull. I don't think he expected the whole room to pull. Like, everybody, all the mobs left in the room pulled, including the ones that were usually around the corner down the stairs. They came with the group that was up top. I don't think he expected that, and I'm not really sure why that happened. There we go. We leveled up. He dropped a green cloak, which we don't need. But we will skin him. Alright, only 3 of us are going to roll need for it, so, I mean... we did not win the item. The mage won the item. So yeah. That would have been nice. 10 intellect. It's a lot better than a gray item. Let's be real. We knew when we were coming in here that we weren't going to get anything out of it. That was pretty obvious. The dagger's gonna drop. The dagger's gonna drop because nobody here needs the dagger. So, like, pretty much guaranteed to drop.
You too shall serve. Release your rage.
Alright, the belt dropped. It's another shot at a piece. And the mage won that one also. So, Gratz Mage, rip bozos, and I guess we're done here.
Need help? King's honor, friend. Be careful. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend, for the Alliance.
Greetings. See you around.
Hello. See you soon. Safe travels.
I supply only the finest goods.
Tim, I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much for that. That is very kind of you. In Classic Era, I never expect any blues to even drop. So the fact that we saw them drop is actually amazing. Typically, you just get trash greens. I probably could have repaired my gear, but who needs bracers anyway?
How are ya?
Maybe we could try to put together a BFD. Maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe we can look for a BFD, since we can only do these once a day. I'll spam that a little bit while we fight the Crocolisk. We'll see if we get any interest. What's the add-on? It's LFG Bulletin Board. Before Cookie's Wand, yeah, we had the Greater Magic Wand. We went Lesser Magic Wand, Greater Magic Wand, and then we got Cookie's Wand. And then I think there's one more wand from Enchanting, I just don't know what level it is. And then I guess there's a quest for a wand out of BFD. I have no idea where that quest would be picked up, so... very doubtful that I'll find the quest. I'm gonna start heading in that general direction. Since we're looking for 1 DPS now, so... now is a good time to get on a boat. I think this other paladin is gonna go on his warrior. Yeah, he says, I'm gonna log into my warrior when people are... okay, so he's not gonna tank on this pally. Okay. That's weird, but whatever. Do I take another warrior? Do I take a druid? I already have a warrior and a druid, don't I? I have a warrior tank coming. I have a druid DPS. I really don't want to take another druid or another warrior, to be honest. I think I'm gonna hold out. I mean, to be fair, I don't really want another caster either. Oh, the choices. You know, I'd rather take 2 druids. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work out, but if I have to choose between taking 2 druids or 2 warriors, I guess I'm taking the druids. I don't know. I mean, DPS wise, I should have taken the warrior, but I feel like having a warrior tank is enough. Apparently only warriors can tank in Classic. Yeah, kind of. Like, at a lower level, Pallies can tank. And, like, they're pretty good at AoE tanking because they can, if they spec into Consecrate, then they can generate quite a bit of AoE threat at the cost of a lot of mana. But yeah, the only really good tanks are warrior tanks. Unfortunately. You think druids are good? I don't think druids aren't really preferred later on, though. Early on, I can see, like, they get swiped pretty early. And swipe is pretty good, like, AoE. Yeah, but the thing is, like warriors are so much better that there's almost no point to bring anything else, like, at least for, like, higher level stuff. Anybody can tank low level stuff, you know? Like, a Pally could tank this, a druid could tank this, like, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I think it starts to be a bigger deal later on, I think. There's a BFD quest here? Oh. Yeah, researching the corruption. Yeah, we'll definitely grab that, thank you. We also have this Warlock quest, that is a BFD quest. 3 Saranruk fragments and 1 large fragment. I've never done this quest, I don't know what it's about. The rewards... Like, I don't think, like, this staff is good. I don't think I would ever give up the staff I have. Like, I'm not gonna give up stamina, intellect, and spirit, I don't think, for 9 shadow damage. And 9 fire damage? Like, I don't know, maybe that would be worth it. Hard to say.
Ishnu Allah. Farewell.
There's some quests in Darnassus. Yeah, I don't even have the Darnassus flight point. We'll probably run it more than once. I'm very, like, a lot of people are very, like, thorough when they go to do dungeons in Classic. You know, they go to the city, they make sure they have all the quests, they've looked up on Wowhead to make sure that they have all the quests. Like, I never accomplished that. I never achieved that level of basic competency. Like, when I do a dungeon, I'm like, hey, I want to do a dungeon, let's go do a dungeon, I'm doing a dungeon now. And I don't, like, think, hey, I should make sure I grab all these quests. Like, I don't plan before it. It's been a pretty consistent downfall of mine. I just go do it, and then I, like, don't have the quest. Are we headed to BFD now? We are headed to BFD now, yeah. I'm gonna change the stream title yet again. Okay, so 2 druids, a pally healer. We're gonna have a warrior tank. This guy's gonna eventually swap out and we'll summon him. So that should be pretty good. There are 2 in Stormwind. Yeah, right, exactly. Right, there's quests all over. I'll see if anybody can share any, like it's possible, like somebody might have quests to share. I'm sure at some point in this run my bracers will break. That's fine. We'll just drop them on the ground, I guess. You see how I do things? I had the inspiration and I had the opportunity to grab a healer and I just like didn't think about anything else. That was it. Yeah, repair. I can repair an Astronar. Yep, I'll try to remember. No promises, but we'll try. What a low bar I've set for myself. Like, you guys are proud of me when I just remember to repair in town. After being told 5 seconds ago, like, that's the low bar that I've set for myself. Somewhere here, there's probably somebody who can repair us. Like maybe over here. It would have to be like an armor vendor or a weapon vendor or somebody like that. Trade goods is not going to do it. Weaponsmith should be able to do it. There we go. Okay, we're all repaired up. I think that's fine. Let's get on the road. Let's see, we already have one of the druids out here. I don't know who else is like the closest. I don't know that anybody else is close. I'm pretty sure we're going to be waiting for a bit. I think we're waiting for the paladin. Am I wrong in thinking I need myself and 2 other people to summon, right? We can't summon with just 2 of us. It has to be me and 2 other folks. We could fish. I'm gonna get myself out to the portal, and then I'm gonna bio. And that way, like, I can sit through the dungeon. If we have time, we'll fish over here. But I want to go park myself. We do need us and 2 other people. Okay. So yeah, we'll be waiting. It looks like we're probably waiting on our healer buddy. The long wash. Where's the long wash? Okay, this guy's going offline. Logging into my warrior. Okay, let me boot this guy. Let me invite his warrior if I can type. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, if we could use the stones, it would only take 2 of us, so we'd be all set. Hashtag turn on the stones. That works too. I mean, that could mean a couple things, but yeah. Either way it's good. Oh, look at that. We might not have to wait too long. This guy's running down... He's running down the coast. Hell, he might... Depending on how he gets here, he might beat us there. So we'll have to get summons off. Then I'll have to step away for a quick second. Do I have enough shards? No, not really. I mean, I have a shard, which I plan to use to summon the portal. I haven't been trying to hand out health stones. Too many people are doing self-found. And I find it annoying when I go to try to trade everybody and then someone's on self-found. Now this guy's on self-found. So unless somebody asks me for a health stone, I haven't been handing them out. I'm a bad warlock. But I'm okay with that. Yeah, I should have PM'd Dud Morose. Asked him if he wanted another shot. Back in the day, you used to find people that, you know, like, oh, this person was a good tank, this person was a good healer, and you'd add them to your friends list. I realize I don't do that stuff anymore. Alright, I'm gonna bio real quick. Shit, I realize I'm gonna need at least one more shard, aren't I? Because I'm not summoning a closet, I'm summoning the person. So, like, I have to get myself a shard. There we go. The Night Elf is wearing a Night Elf mask? He is. I think it's a female Night Elf wearing a male Night Elf mask. Did we get him? Oh, we got him. Did we get the tank? We didn't get the tank. How are we not getting it? Oh, okay, let's try again. No, we got him. Who am I missing? I'm missing this guy, right? Okay, here we go. Now we should be good. It's easier when you can just summon the closet. Whoops. Having an imp would be good. We need brain stems. With all this melee, I'm not going to do any damage this run. It's going to be a really boring run for... I think I'm going to focus on just sending my pet in and just wanding. It's like my dots don't have enough time to tick. I can barely get immolate off before the mob is half dead. So we're probably going to just be wanding most of this one. Unless the mobs get like a little bit tougher and live a little bit longer. There's not really much else we can do. I'll have my imp out by the time they clear to the first boss. Pretty good on the boss fights, so at least there's that. A green. You know what? I have a white item on, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll need on that. That's actually a really big upgrade because apparently I don't have a belt. Oh shit, I can be useful here. There we go. And now we all have water breathing. Yeah, we get an underwater breathing spell, and we don't even need any reagents. Lasts for 10 minutes. A green sword. A lot of greens. A lot of greens. Oh god, yeah, the sod raids. I only did like, 3 or 4 raids before I knew I was done. And I did it on like 2 different characters. I did it on the warrior and then on the priest, and I didn't have fun on either character, and that was it. It was nice to see it once. It wasn't content that I wanted to get on week after week after week and do. And like, no matter what class I played, because you have so few abilities at that level, it felt really boring for like raid fights. I think on the warrior I had like a 1-button rotation basically. I didn't like the level up raids. The level up raids were a neat idea, but they just didn't do anything for me. A Rain of Fire really isn't worth it. It's better to like multi-dot or like focus on wanding, and the mobs are dying like super fast anyway, so... So far Rain of Fire just hasn't been worth it. Most of my damage comes from my wand, so if I'm not wanding at all, then I'm not dealing like any damage. I am no longer in the Chicken Nugget Thieves Guild. I did drop from the guild a couple days ago. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but ultimately I just dropped. But yes, we do have a Chicken Nugget Thief here with us. Right now we are ungilded, as I tend to be. Yeah, every day there were less and less people online in the guild, you know? Like, that first day, we had, like, 120 people who were online, and I was like, oh, cool. And, like, the last time I checked, there were 14 people online. So what I figured was, like, if I wanted to be in just a random guild, then I'm gonna be in a random guild that has lots of people on, or nothing. I don't want to be in a random guild that only has 14 people on. That's not very helpful when it comes to, like, looking for people for groups. We'll join the next guild, the name of which we like. I'm sure we'll get more spam invites. It was a funny guild, but comedy alone won't get us into groups, so. Where do I get all of my add-ons? Most people just get their add-ons from CurseForge. That's like the only way that I even know to get add-ons. It's through CurseForge. Why am I getting no XP even though they're only one level below me? Because I have other people in the group that are, I guess, like, there's a level 29 in the group. And honestly, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I do know. Guys, was it hardcore that they give the XP at the boss kill and not for the mobs? Was that hardcore that did that, or was that Sob that did that? There was a version of Classic where they gave you the kill XP when you kill the boss. Maybe that's what's happening, because yeah, we should be getting kill XP. The highest level in our group is level 29. These guys are level 25. That's only a 4-level difference. So I think we get a little bit of XP from the kills, but I think the majority of the XP that we would get from mobs in hardcore is handed out when the boss dies. I'm like 90%... Was that Sod? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's another thing that carried over to Classic Era from Sod. You know how, like, everything's leaking over? Because we should be getting a good amount of XP from these guys, and we're not. Same thing happened at the end of SFK. By the end of SFK, we should have been getting decent XP, but it didn't seem like we were. And yet, I'm almost halfway through the level. So we'll watch Yeah, let's watch when we kill this boss. Let's pay attention to how much XP we get on the boss kill. And that'll tell us if they're holding back most of the XP until we kill the boss or not. You think it was like that in hardcore? I thought it was hardcore that did that as well. I don't even know if it was SOD, but we're gonna find out right now. We're gonna find out immediately. As soon as we kill this boss, we'll know. Lots of XP and stocks from the bosses. Yeah, you know what? It probably is on the boss kill. That explains why we've gained any XP from the SFK run. Because kill by kill in SFK, we weren't getting anything. Got some male shoulders there. Okay. Here we go, moment of truth. That sounds good, Amy. That's a good idea. No, look, we only got 189 from him, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're not getting XP. We have a level 29 in the group. The level 29 should be eligible for full XP from all these mobs, and so should we. So I don't know. Maybe they just broke dungeon XP. Maybe dungeon XP is just completely broke, and there's no reason to do dungeons except for loot, because you don't level up from doing them anymore. Like, I'm not really sure how to explain it. It seems like it's just broken, like everything else. Does Weaken not work on bosses? It probably does, but I want the extra damage on bosses. In dungeons, I don't use Curse of Weakness, I just use Curse of Agony. I'm already doing little enough damage. If I stop doing Curse of Agony, then I'm going to do even less damage, which is not acceptable. And if I were to weaken the mobs, I don't think the tank is going to notice the difference. Or the healer, for that matter. And yeah, you can only have one curse up at a time, so if I use Curse of Agony, I can't also use Curse of Weakness. That's the thing about curses. Alright, I'm getting different items from these guys for the Warlock quest. Why is the other cat a bit different? He's either in stealth or has a status effect. He probably had this, well, maybe that's not what it is. I'm not sure. He might have been in stealth. They should all look exactly the same in Classic Era. I guess nobody wants the chest. Plus 20 to healing spells. Well, that's nice for a healer. Shit. Well. Okay, I think I dismissed him in time. Maybe, possibly dismissed him in time. Am I gonna summon him back out? I don't know. What are we doing back here? I'll just put unending breath on everybody, and that'll be my contribution to whatever we're doing. There we go. Because without the pet, I'm not going to be able to do much. We're in combat. Yeah, we're gonna be forever in combat now. Oh, there we go. We actually dropped. All I had to do was talk about it. And now, the trick of getting back up on the platform. He made it look really easy. They're all making it look like super easy. I've never been able to do this bullshit. Whatever this is, I wasn't able to do it in the fucking raid. I'm not able to do it here. Like, what are my other options? I guess I just fucking sit here in the water. I really hate shit like this. No shit. That he says press W in the water. No shit. No fucking shit. You don't say. There we go. Fuck. Is W how you go forward? Oh my god, I never fucking knew it. I never knew W is how you go forward. Now I know. I still don't have an imp out. Dude's been mind controlled. Dude's been mind controlled. That was scary. Can you kill a friendly player while they're mind controlled if you burn them hard enough? Like, do you think there's ever like an instance where like in hardcore a player gets mind controlled and the other players burn them down so quick they actually die? That would be sad and hilarious. That would be really funny. To just get burned down by your group mates. I still have memories of this boss from the stupid raid. Ashes to ashes. Hated that fight.
Disturb my meditation.
I really wish I didn't have aggro on this guy. The good news is he's not, the healer's healing me, he's not doing too much damage, but yeah, that was a little bit scary. Guess he probably CC'd the tank. I mean, I'll roll on this. I'm sure, well, the healer can't really use it because the healer's a pally in this case. Pallies can't use staffs. I guess one of the, oh, there we go, one of the druids could have rolled on it, I guess. Is that better? That's better, right? It's gotta be better. I don't think I've ever seen that drop before. And leather, stamina, intellect. Oh, there we go. There's some of the XP. We gained 3,050 XP when the last boss died. So it looks like they took the majority of the kill XP and they just put it on the last boss. So yeah, that's what was going on with the XP. We got it as a chunk at the end. Oh, that was a teleport to Darnassus. Oh, that's really cool. That's nice. I bet if I had done the quest, I'd have quests to turn in here. Let's see, do I have any quests to turn in here? No. Oh wait, maybe. Okay, so one of the quests does turn in here. Okay, let's go turn that one in. I don't like it either. I get it. I mean, I guess I get it. Well, you know what it does? It really discourages people from leaving a run. That's one thing it does. Like, if you need that kill XP, which everybody does, like, it discourages you from being able to leave. At the same time, like, sometimes shit comes up in life. You know, sometimes things happen. And I feel like you should just be getting experience on a kill per kill basis. So yeah, I don't really... It doesn't feel good that it gets held to the end. Because then the rest of the... You're used to watching your, like, XP go up through the run. And then instead you go through the run and, like, you're getting, like, 20 XP a kill. And, like, the whole experience kind of feels a little off. Get the flight point too? Yeah, I should get the flight point too.
Farewell. Greetings.
This is another BFD quest.
Farewell.
We'll grab it just in case we do the run again. Which we definitely can do it on another day. The quest, yeah, the quest back in Darkshore. Did I get that one done? I think so. What is this? This one is an iron... We didn't find this one. I'm not sure where this manuscript is at, but we didn't get it. That's an Iron Forge turn-in. Yeah, this one is Aberdeen. Okay, yeah, let's grab the flight point and we'll fly back over to Aberdeen before we hearth out of here.
Peace be with you.
I'm listening. Go in peace.
Alright, there we go. 3 bubbles till level 26. It's been really nice to be able to do a couple of dungeons today for like a change of pace. I'm used to just like straight up questing for days and days at a time, so it's been really good. Unfortunately, guys, I am out of time for today. So I am going to park us right here at the inn in the Wetlands. And this is where we will pick up next time. Thank you guys very much for being here today. I appreciate it and all the support. Hope you guys have a good rest of your afternoon or evening time. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.